Okay, chat, welcome back. All your energy has poured into the tech team and we are ready to go. All right, it is time, for realsies this time, for Ape Escape 2, Any Percent by Riekelt. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you so much, Talia. Hey everyone from the Preventathon. I'm Riekelt. Casito let go of some monkeys and I'm here to catch all of them. Well, actually 180. That's all I need to beat the any percent category. So we're a little bit behind, so let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So welcome to Ape Escape. You might have heard of this little game back in 2000 when it came out. 2000? A bit before that, actually, my bad. Anyway, this game is most well known for its intuitive controls. Let me explain them for you. I walk with the left analog stick and I pause the game with start. Okay, and this is where it gets tricky. I select items with the analog sticks in the top right. Or analog sticks, the buttons in the top right. I use them with the right analog stick. But this is what people use the camera usually with. Yeah, that is a D-pad. This is such a weird control scheme. Oh, and I jump with R1 or R2. And if I do them together, you get that little rocket dive that I've been doing for a little bit. I am playing on the Japanese version because Japanese version is faster. Not just because of like sound or loads, but this game has something that I'll show off like 4 missions from now. But more importantly, we got some really cool Japanese monkeys who do not see me from twice as far compared to the European version and, well, Japan. So probably tell a little bit about the monkeys. I'm catching them with my stun club that I have on the X button where it should be. And I got a little lightsaber. We were actually talking about lightsabers in chat just before. It's not an actual lightsaber, it only stuns the monkeys a little bit. Don't worry. Oh, I saw a random transition. But we're back. The monkeys themselves, they're really cool. You got the regular monkeys with the yellow pants that I caught a few of already. You might have seen the light blue pants. They are a little bit easier to catch. Not super strong. But don't worry, difficulty will disappear. This is one of the special monkeys. He is dressed in Italian clothes. They blend in with the area. Okay, now let's jump from there. So, the net is pretty special. In the first Ape Escape, it was pretty much, hey, you touch a monkey, you catch monkey. And here, if you jump, no difference, because I just caught a monkey through the net, because when I swing it becomes a little bit bigger. And it allowed me to get the monkey who was on top of that bridge. However, when you're standing on the ground and swing your net, similar to pretty much everything in Ape Escape 3, it throws down a little, what do you call it? Like throwing a Pokeball. The game just calculates, hey, are you catching this monkey? Every single monkey has like a different catch rate, so to say. And in this stage, there's this one monkey who is kind of a bullfighter. He has a really high evasion stat, but we got a trick for that. Nothing special though, we just jump and do the one thing that Ape Escape 1 is good at. So the dark blue monkeys are speedrunners. You'd love to see them getting your net and not go, because they are trying to take over the world. We don't want that. This monkey is going places. All good in the hoods. So from here on out, I am actually Oh, he threw bananas. I was supposed to like stun him like that. Yeah, got him. Up here, normally you can't jump up here. There's like a whole puzzle you need to do. But by getting rid of the net while doing a double jump and swinging at the same time, we can do something that's called a boost jump, allowing me to get like a little higher jump than normal. It's really small, but it allows me to go to places that I'm not supposed to go to, like that place. And then here's the fast monkey. He tripped. His actual name is Trip if you play the European version. Maybe it's just a nickname, who knows? Stun gun. Did I say stun gun? And something that Ape Escape 1 lacked is our boss fights. I want to say fights and battles at the same time, don't worry about that. This is Monkey Blue. He's a big bad guy. However, he is really nice because he will not disobey traffic laws, because the fines are like really high for that. And because of that, I'm trying to manipulate him to get to me. I say trying, but yeah. He is driving away from me the moment he gets here, so I have to be quick and hit him as soon as the invincibility frames like wear off. Okay, that's the last one. So he goes there now. He's coming back because there's no other way to go. And I got him as fast as possible. I got a little squid here, squid light. It's flashing green, meaning I did better than my PB. By a few frames, maybe. Trip Hawkins is the name of the legend. Woo. In that case, he was born Trip and he just loves tripping. I never... Over his shoelaces, I'll a motorized unicycle. That's what we're playing at. Alright, let's get to stage 5, which is Castle Frightmare. It has been Halloween a few days ago. Still not last week, so we get to say hi to the monkeys with white pants. They see you from pretty early, but I also throw bombs. Like boost jump over. And then go into the night because he's wearing suit of armor that I can't catch. But if I'm fast enough, I can get a double jump, a double catch here. Love to see it. There's a few double or triple catches you can get here in the run. In Ape Escape 1, there's at least one certified triple catch in Wabi Sabi Wall. Love to do that as well. And if you're really lucky in Ape Escape 3, there are the quad catches even. Okay, getting hit by the spooky bananas. Sad to see it. And there I broke art to catch the last monkey who was hiding. Having said that, we're going to the stage that was maybe one of the longest stages way before. I've joined the community in 2015. And this trick was found like maybe 2 years before. So it was relatively new. But there's a long jump you can do, not like anything Mario 64 related. There's actually something I already did in FIFA Hispania. And it pretty much skips half the stage. I just got shot by a stun gun. Tricky monkey. Something I do love about Ape 2 is that the voice acting is pretty good. Okay, first try. Heck yeah, I love to see it. That's a long jump. You have to go neutral on the analog stick at a specific point in time, and that allows you to just go really far, farther than they intend. So, look at the walking speed of this robot. It's not really fast. This is easily shaves off 2 to 3 minutes of this stage, going the normal way. And this is actually a common trend that we're gonna see from here on out. Actually, from the previous stage already. Most of the stages are like in a circle, and it's mostly always better to start from the back and then work your way to the front. The next stage, however, is not one like that. That one is like a big central hub, and catching some monkeys along the sides. And we get the most broken gadgets in the game. It's in Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3. And it's broken in every single game. It allows you to get infinite height. Differently every run. So I don't know how they do it, but I love them for it. So, I'm getting all of these Elvis monkeys here. This stage introduces the black pants monkeys. They, well, let's say that they kind of act the same as my boys from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. They have a Uzi and they love to not aim. And that is their biggest downfall. Something else about the monkey names here as well. There is an Elvis impersonator here. There is Clint Apewood. Really fun name. And then this is the little glitch. By double jumping, aiming, crouching, and then going out of aiming really fast in a row. Don't worry, I'll do it like so much more in this run. I can just fly infinitely, and how faster I do it, or the faster I do it, the faster I would go. So sometimes, if I actually just need to like fly over a giant pit, I will actually take my time, delay the last input, so I just won't go up at all. While we're doing that, I guess we're going into the last stage before another fight, where we get the RC card that we won't use that much. Maybe Talia has something more for us.
I heard my name. I have things.
You have things?
I also have a question.
Of course.
A couple things back. Why were we dissecting a banana?
They were. I couldn't tell you why. One of those monkeys is called Dr. Jekyll. So, take it from there. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Maybe he wants to become Dr. Hyde.
Oh. I'm gonna say that I have many concerns.
Don't worry,
Leave it at that.
we're catching them, throwing them back to Monkey Park, so they'll leave a peaceful life. And yeah.
But what if?
Yeah.
But what if they wanted to be free?
I mean, they can be free, but we're protecting them from the evil monkey, Spectre. He's trying to take over the world.
Fine. Fine. Well, while you protect us from the evil monkey, I'd like to talk a little bit about Little Warriors. And I just want to say that, like, so far we've had a ton of hype, and we appreciate every single donation that comes towards Little Warriors. But we also just really appreciate you guys spreading the word and the hype of this worthy cause. So if you're on social media, you can also help us out by sharing our social posts and getting the word out about this event and about Little Warriors in general. So you can type exclamation point socials, there we go, in chat to get links to all our social media.
Coming up to the end of the stage, I got something else that we all should be worried about. Because of the boss fight monkeys, the Freaky Monkey 5, the next one, I had someone new come into my chat recently. They saw this boss and was like, what am I looking at? So, yeah, enjoy Yellow Monkey. who likes to be a sumo wrestler as well. And if we hit him, yeah, that happens. Nah, Yellow Monkey is a really fun monkey, especially in Ape Escape 3, where he's kind of a ninja. However, there's actually some other speed tech in here. Instead of hitting him with my stun club, I'm using the explosives that I got earlier in Casino City to hurt the boss. The bosses here are not... what's the correct words? They're not like base-based, they are damage-based. So by shooting 3 red explosives, I will actually do 4 stun clubs worth of damage, just skipping a little bit of... yeah, skipping an entire phase. This applies to pretty much all fights in this game, except for one, where, spoiler, he'll be in, because right now he's trying to seduce me and just jumps away. The only boss I will not catch, yet. So we need something more lighter. We're going to Snowball Mountain. Now Snowball Mountain is one of those stages that's a giant reset point, because in the second room of this stage there are like 6 monkeys just skiing off a really lovely mountain. Snowballs everywhere, and we need to catch 5 of them in any percent, at least. In all monkeys, we have to catch all of them. One of them is one of the fastest monkeys in the game. One of the. And he actually might go another way, so I have to use all of my monkey management. One of the yellow pants monkeys, or yellow suited monkeys actually, because it's way too cold to not go here in a snow coat. Oh, he's actually coming. Nice. I think it's not... I think it's one of those two. It's called Eddie the Falcon. Like, you got some really good names in the European version of Ape Escape 2. In the American version, I'm sorry, they really dropped the ball there. Like, Knees Be Kraken, Eddie the Falcon. Those are some good names for monkeys that you only will find in the European version. And I should say that was a really good Snowball Mountain. The blue monkey actually escaped, but that's fine. Lookout Pally coming up. And that introduces the actual, the actual item that allows us to go super high. Or super high, I guess. It's a Sky Flyer. In Ape Escape 1, they actually found a trick recently that allows you to go like actually go super high with a Sky Flyer. Kind of useless on this stage, but I'm gonna equip it. Because there's another trick we can do with that one, the Sky Flyer net boost. So pretty much what we did before, except end it off in a Sky Flyer and we just go a nice distance. It's not per se faster or slower than a good air crawl, but I love doing them. I might actually be one of the few runners who uses them. There, do a long jump over that. Nice. Yeah, these red pant monkeys, they have boxing gloves, so you know that they're serious. Music is also really cheerful. Unfortunately, it's not the best OST in the franchise. That goes to either Ape Escape 1 or 3. There. But that's super fine. Oh yeah, another thing that I didn't mention before, but why the Japanese reason is faster. In Ape Escape 1 and the international release of Ape Escape 2, if you wanted to go and switch your gadgets, you had to go into a menu, select it, and yeah, you're on your way. When in Ape Escape 3 and the Japanese version of 2, you can just mash the button that you want to replace the gadget with. So you don't have to pause the game. And in my book, that is a bit faster. So we're on a really fun beach. We just get a phone call that our friend Pipachi, which is a little monkey that was on my head a few levels ago, he fled. Or he was taken away at first, and now he fled himself. So, trying for a double catch here as well. Nope, but that's fine. This monkey was tucked away in the sand, couldn't go anywhere. And the newest gadget that I got is a new one to the Ape franchise. It's the banana rang. You can throw it like a boomerang and it emits a scent that hungry monkeys will actually go for. We can lure them out of their little protective houses and catch them. But don't worry. We're actually taking good care of the monkeys. They're getting all the bananas that they want in Monkey Park. I'm trying to get that monkey before he escapes. Sweet. And then upcoming is the third monkey of the Freaky Monkey 5, Big Monkey. Big Monkey doesn't really want to fight. She just wants to be a superstar and sing.
Speaking of pink, can I hop in here really quick?
Go for it, yeah.
This is a reminder that we have a donation incentive out for Ghostland Yard coming up in 2 runs that needs to be closed at the beginning of the run, and you get to choose the Poe color. And I believe at the moment, pink is in front. Why would you do this to me, chat? So get your donations in if you want the ghost to be pink and you want me to suffer. Or maybe you want a different color, like green or blue or red, to get your donations in so you can pick the color. It's coming up rather shortly, chat, so get it in. Also, boo pink.
So, because I hit her 3 times, Pink Monkey is really not happy with that we ruined her performance. And now she is actually punishing me by giving me the worst attack because it takes the longest. Yeah, she can do 4 attacks, for me at least. Because we kind of blocked her out of doing 1 attack. But yeah, I'm just waiting, hoping that she does something else than throwing the bombettes. Balls are also slow. But I think like a little bit better. I just don't know when when I can jump in. There she goes. The other attacks are throwing a fish and throwing a wave breaker. Wave breaker being the absolute best. Yeah, fighting pink is also a good reset point for the liquid squids in our world. He is the previous world record holder. Just love seeing him run. So this stage is a little bit different. Instead of holding up, I'm holding down to point the camera up. This is for lag reduction reasons, because there are 7 monkeys here. There's 1 hidden that I won't catch, but that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I won't say. I'm gonna get hit by this guy. So, welcome to Enter the Monkey. Best music of the run. Of the game, honestly. I lost 1 of them. And every monkey, including the one that's normally like super easy to get, is aggressive in this stage. Yeah, imagine that every stage normally had like 5, 7, 10 monkeys you need to catch. You get in this stage, 17 monkeys, 7 of them are in front of your nose. What do you do? No. I see him! Crypts! Thank you, friends. Oh yeah, we just found a little monkey, Pipichi, who is on her head right now. I'm gonna get hit so hard, yeah. Fine. Pipichi is a, well, he's a pal. And we got him again. So he actually has 2 features that only he can do. If I lose all my cookies by enemy damage, he can actually make it so that he will give us like 1, 2, in rare occasions, like so many more cookies so that we don't die immediately. So a little bit of a retainer. Catch this monkey that I forgot. And the other one is if we're like about to fall off a pit, so like barely not making it, he can actually give us a little bit of a boost, which actually was shown earlier as well. So just going a little bit out of bounds. Catch that monkey in the coolest fashion ever. And jumping in a particular way so that he doesn't see me. Again, we're doing this, not even the stage, just this room. The right side up, and now we're taking the intended way. Did they know that you can just like jump all the way here? That was spooky, by the way. That was so spooky. This monkey, he just has a gun. Normally every monkey, even with guns, they just walk around, get to safety, and then shoot. No, this monkey just shoot, 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 shoot. So if you know how to like get around it, it's good. And I know I was like talking as much through the best music of the game. Yeah, this stage unfortunately does not have Soichi Terada's music, which is also something that Ape Escape is very known for, because it's one of the first games that had like techno OST. Pretty cool. So there's this one monkey who is hungry again. There. And I can see really cool swag catch. Mission accomplished. The last new monkey type that we haven't seen before are the green monkeys. They have 3D glasses on. I should have grabbed my 3D glasses. Oh well. Yeah, they have 3D glasses on so they can see you from really far away. But they're actually mostly interested in movement. So if you're standing still, like 10 meters away from them, it's okay. But the worst thing is they got rocket backpacks. Okay. Yeah, I got hit there. But I can make it so that if I catch a monkey, I get some invincibility frames for a bit. Something I'm sneakily doing is every time I catch a monkey, I switch to another gadget, which is called gadget canceling. Allows me to immediately walk away instead of seeing a, yeah, like a little animation. But that takes away all of the iframes. So risky. These stars are slow. So I'm gonna do something called risky stars, which saves about half a cycle. Let's say about 4 seconds. There. And no damage from the rockets. In terms of how this stage looks like, this is Sydney and Citadel. This is probably my favorite stage in this game. Whenever I think of Ape Escape 2, I think of not falling in this pit, but I think of how blue the stage is. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and then just go. Yeah, these pillars are a little bit weird to get through, but oh well. In this house, there's like a little mini boss, a bull. I'm just skipping that one. You don't have to. 2 black pants monkeys here with guns. Not laser guns, but Uzis. And he is not making me happy by going so far away. And then the last room in the stage, there's a giant whale there that we have to go to. The first monkey is a monkey called Mer Monkey, who is a mermaid swimming around in an aquarium, but I'm gonna glitch in like that, and with a completely different glitch, I'm glitching out again. The last one is a little bit simpler to explain. Every time you catch a monkey while underwater, your character goes up a little bit, and because there's like the ledge is not too thick, we just catch it, we just clip out. As for going in, it doesn't matter if you like jump, double jump, or just stand still. If you use Sky Flyer, you will always go this high. But if you are doing the air crawl, as the infinite height glitch is called, you can go over places and then Sky Flyer down, because the game still thinks that you jumped from a certain height. And that is something that is easily, yeah, manipulative. But enough of that. This is Panic Pyramid. Welcome to ancient Egypt, where we're going and hopefully find the pharaoh. Cool boss coming after, but I do want to give the word to the host if there are any more messages for little warriors.
How about I hit you with one of the other incentives that we need to talk about instead?
Go for
because
it. Yes.
We've been talking a lot about colors, and I could hype up the fact that you could donate to get the color in for the Poe for Ghostland Yard. But also, we've got that new incentive that we opened up because you guys are so incredibly generous getting your donos in so early to meet our donation for Ghostland Yard. That we've got Klonoa Granny %, which is we're gonna apparently hit poor Granny with a moo during a boss fight. And I'm not entirely certain what all that means because I've only seen Klonoa like once in my life. But if you want to hit Granny with a moo, then you need to get $100 in before about 15 minutes into the run, right? So make sure when you get your donations in that you specify what you want to donate towards, because I'd like to see a moo get thrown at Granny. I don't know about you.
I want to see that. Certainly we can make that happen, right, chat? I'm getting a question about where my trading cards are. They're underneath my my Pharaoh's throne. Cue Lady Gaga music, but actually not because that's copyrighted. Okay, last room. Going instead of going the long way, we're just going into an actual dark room, and hopefully a little bit further than I would have wanted, but that's fine. And then in a little bit, it's probably the most interesting boss with the hardest trick in it, White Monkey. White Monkey is a scientist. Like the first one was a cool motorized unicycle guy. The next one was Yellow Monkey, the ninja guy. You got Pink Monkey, the singer, and this one is the scientist. In the US dub, he actually has like the German scientist thing. Anyway, so he thinks, hey, I want to beat Hikaru, which is the character that I met. Just build a robot out of him. But he forgot that he had a really big weak point on the back. So one of the newest things that we found in this game is that if you use a Bananarang here, only once does he react to it. So I can use that to, in one cycle, I can hit him 3 times, and I just did it like that. I really wanted to show this off at GDQ in January, but oh well. This just speeds up the fight like so fast. So I'm happy that went through it. I should probably talk about the dubs as well. In the American dub, that girl, Natsumi, has the same voice actor as a certain other orange-haired girl that all of you might know. Her counterpart, my character, would have the actual same voice as a certain black-haired protagonist in a game where they let electric mice fight each other. Yes, that's right. They're Ash and Misty from Pokemon. Like, same voice actors, same voices. Shout out to 4Kids. I don't want to say that it's the best dub, not at all. Like, everything together. I like the British dub a little bit more since I grew up with it. I don't know, the British accent also has something. You cheeky little monkeys. Oh. So the new gadget that I just got, don't go, is the water gun, which was pretty useless. Has a use now, after for the last 5 years. And I'm gonna see if I can get a cookie from this guy. No. Yeah, there's some flames that we can just walk through and sacrifice a cookie. It's all fine. So this monkey is not nice. There's a whole category of him on the category extended board just to get that monkey. Oh, hello. I don't know his name. I don't know all the monkey names. There's a fair few that I do know. So, trying to get the 1 bounce? I did. I don't know if other runners do that, but normally you have to take like 2 steps of damage. Crossing that without, but if you like do it well, do a really good long jump, you can do it in 1 bounce. I get it like 10% of the time, so this is pretty cool. So going here to get the final explosives for one other boss that the next boss actually. So that was the pirate stage. There's like a whole big other room that we haven't been in. While I like some of the themes and some of the designs of some of the stages, Ape Escape 3 definitely throws it out of the park with like really interesting stage designs. Toy Town, a camera, like a TV studio, a big city, some good Western things. The Ape Escape franchise is really good. I am sad that they aren't releasing any games anymore. More importantly, I'm happy that they actually included it in Astrobot last year. Oh, the monkey was frozen. So who knows? Your move, Sony. So these are the worst monkeys. They're blue monkeys, so they're super fast and they're on slippery ice. But fortunately I got them before they noticed me. I'm getting this monkey here and leaving the other 4 monkeys in this room to ski forever. Because I don't need them quite yet. Oh, he saw me, so I'm just gonna go higher than normal so that the rockets don't reach me. Sweet. And then here is the hot springs. Every game should have hot springs. In Ape Escape, that is fact, that is truth. Mr. Frosty just drying himself there. Lynn and I don't know what the other name called. The other one is called. However, these monkeys are called the Stupid Monkey Trio. Smell no evil, see no evil, and hear no evil. Oh. Yeah, they're wonderful. And Brian. Don't ask me which one is which. And yes, I am missing Speak No Evil. we're allowed to speak evil because there's no speak no evil.
Can I speak some donations for you?
Speak some good? Yeah.
I've got a $5 donation from Fearful. Scion let the monkeys loose. Pass it on.
Whoa.
Good luck, Riekelt.
Scion. Congrats on your PB, by
I've
the way.
got a...
Scion actually, or yeah, he got a PB recently. He's part of the Ape Escape gang. But
Oh, hi.
letting the monkeys go? Oh, low.
Would you like another one?
Yeah, please.
I've got a $25 donation from Regicide93. I hope I said that right, my friend. Sounds like some monkey business is afoot. Oh no, the puns have started.
More puns, more puns. I'm only doing it for the donation, don't worry. Advocating puns. But yeah, thank you so much for the donations. Alrighty, so there's this monkey. And you know, remember that one animation from the last stage? Yeah, they had to put one in again. In Ape Escape 3, it's even worse. I missed... Oh, I missed this monkey. Oops. This monkey here is just watching Discovery Channel. And then, yeah, there's me just catching him. So the next room actually has some fun speed tech in there. There are 3 monkeys dancing around. I bumped into the blue monkey, who is actually the fastest monkey in the game. Then I jumped over that blue monkey, wanting to catch the other monkeys. The red monkey turned around, wanting to hit me with his fist, but actually bumped into the yellow monkey. So I caught the red monkey, and the other 2 are just KO on the floor, able for me to catch them. Those are some good monkey plots. Next monkey obviously is called Monk Apollo, because he's a good explorer, and if I can do it, we call it a 360 no scope, but we actually scope and there's no 360. But it is a good swag strat. But have no fear. There's another boss fight coming up. Red Monkey of the Freaky Monkey 5. In Ape 2 and 3, he's always like the last monkey you fight of all of them. In other games, he's the first, but that's fine here. And he is more like a wrestler. Yeah, if he... he's another monkey that we just use explosives on to make it go faster. And if you hit him once, he gets so mad, he's suplexing a T-Rex. Which, don't do that. Leave the T-Rexes alive and well. And I'm so sorry, but he has a specialty in attacks. Like a source where he grabs his power from, and if I'm doing everything right, we won't be able to see it. If I were playing Ape 3, I'm sorry. Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, they actually stole Pipachi a few missions ago, and now I'm getting him back in this little cutscene. Every stage we've been in so far is actually a place on Earth, like in current times. Even though the game came out 20 years ago, but still. We went to New York because there was the Statue of Independence. Statue of Liberty, sorry. We went to France, we went to Madrid, we went to Italy, Florence. So we just saw dinosaurs. Do dinosaurs exist? Who knows? Oh. So now we're actually in a big city. Skyscraper city specifically. And there's some really nice monkeys here. Oh yeah, I haven't even given any thought to the little enemies here. But all of these piggies, for now, they have metal helmets. But you might have seen the tanks that have something interesting on their heads. Waiting for him to turn around. I did some labbing on this specific blue monkey. So for him, it's like he walks around, taps his foot a few times. How many times is random. And then he just goes. You don't want him running around. Because he will go over a bridge and he is also super fast. So I just take a little bit of a time loss, and if he runs, I'll self-defeat the character by jumping in a pit, reloading the room, and he's a free catch again. But yeah, the last gadget that we get here is the magnet. It has some really cool puzzle solving, and I liked it way before. But I do agree it's somewhat bland. What's not bland, however, is this monkey. I just caught him through the wall, which is an actual rare phenomenon that we just call window monkey. Yeah, just like the bridge in the first stage. If you go close enough, it will actually lock on to the monkey and catch him through the wall. But yeah, it's a random where he's standing, and I was just lucky. Otherwise, I would have still gotten into his room, because we recently did a small reroute. The next monkey there, to the left, is slightly slower. Oh, oops. Go up. And here he is. I don't know why he's so special, but he loves swimming into sewer water. Let's not. But next room has kind of a weird thing happening here. So there's a giant tank section. For everyone that has played, Ape Escape, you know that the tank controls are not good, because it's like the first ever dual analog game in Ape Escape 1. They brought it to Ape Escape 2, and the controls are kind of wonky. But it's fine. We can just skip all of it. I fell in a pit, which is unfortunate, but it does respawn the tank at the end, and he goes the other way. And I take it to destroy the door, fire some pellets at that monkey before he goes into the turret, so we don't have to do a little boss fight there, or mini boss, I'd say. Catch that monkey. He did not see me, so I can just go in and catch the green monkey, and then the last normal monkey that we're gonna get, because we're getting into endgame now, is this red monkey that I want to catch through the little ceiling. Sweet. Alright. So up now are two giant stages that we have to go through. We don't have to catch any more monkeys. However, as I said before, like most stages are circular, and we go the opposite way. And we're taking it really, really seriously in this stage. What if I told you I'd be at the boss in 25 seconds from now? Okay, maybe 26. So the last room is right past here. And then I just turn around. And this is where the trigger for the boss is. So he's standing here, he's waiting here with his battle cruiser, his spaceship. But then, yeah, remember him? This is Yellow Monkey. He ate a lot of Fantasy bananas and became huge. And this is that one fight that I was talking about that is not damage based, but hit based. So he can do a few attacks. Yeah, he actually he just vitamins. So if you want to be as big as Yellow Monkey, eat your vitamins. Yeah, we just knock his tooth out, or teeth, I guess. So this is the attack that I don't know. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. It will cost you a cookie to do it fast. I take damage there on purpose to anti-attack early, but I can only do it like he can do it 4 times. But I only had 4 cookies, meaning that if I don't want to die, I'm very unlucky. The only good thing about this attack is that it's fast. Yeah, he does 1 attack, and then he does the sucking here. Now I'm gonna do something funny, which is fire an explosive. So now he does 2 attacks, except we are getting this in a marathon run. Whoa, he does the shake. But this is not like just the shake, this is the magic shake. For whatever reason, if he does that shake, nothing wrong, like he only does 1 attack, and that makes me super happy. Which, it's not gonna be a goal split, but close enough. That is lucky. So before we go to the final boss, I guess I'm gonna give it to our host Talia one more time. Are there any messages?
Well, since we're coming up on the final boss, how about I give it back to you? Why don't you tell us, where can we find you? What do you get up to? Hype yourself up.
That is true.
The big hype.
That is true. We do have to have a schedule to worry about. So I'm gonna make it quick. I'm Riekelt. I'm speedrunning a lot of Ape Escape recently, but also Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, GTA San Andreas, Sleeping Dogs. I'm doing a lot of different things, but I like speedrunning. It's comfy. And there's a Goat Simulator free thing coming real soon, and I'm known as like the Goat Simulator guy. So you bet your butt I'm gonna do that as well. You can find me under the name Riekelt on Twitch, and hopefully if you follow the Preventathon, you can actually see some Riekelt action, or Riekelt action. See my username there. Don't worry, the game didn't crash. We're just loading the final boss. I do want to give some minor shout-outs to the Ape Escape crew, who are both here in chat. Like I saw Sion, I saw Joeberry, all the cool people. If you want to get into Ape Escape 2 speedrunning, there's the Ape Escape Discord. A lot of nice people. I made a guide for this one, which is 9 years old, but it's pretty much still relevant. But more importantly, this is where the water gun is actually important. We can shoot fire over the car, it explodes, and that does more damage. So instead of 3 hits, he only needs 2. So I am hoping no cookies. I'm not per se low on health, but I would have loved to have more. Yeah, he just does a few attacks. He's nothing too special. Yeah, actually, when I started running this, we used explosive pellets on this robot. So the route was like super different. White Monkey was really slow. And there he is, the final boss. Time is in about 2 minutes. And he doesn't like to drop cookies, unfortunately. And I got bad luck. He is doing an attack. That's just pretty slow. Again, he does random attacks and not every attack is like super fast. Support charging. And 2 more hits of that. Worst of luck. He did 2 punches right now. Now he does 4 of them, and this is the absolute worst luck there, but it's not the end of the world. It's fine. And he does like 1 or 2 other attacks. Another major shout out that I do want to give is Preventathon for entrusting me with being the first runner on schedule, which is always a high honor. So thank you all so much for that. 40 seconds until time, and I'll hand it over back to you all on rainwave.cc. Back when we were waiting for the run to get started, we were actually joking, yeah, what if we just have the marathon be some Rainwave, yeah, exclusively Rainwave. Would have been fun, but nah. We have video games, we got people ready to do some stuff. Okay, we're doing the last Spirit Bomb. Time is up in 3, 2, 1. That's time. On my end, that's a 56-26. And I see it there as well.
GG!
Thank you, thank you. So there's a wholesome cutscene that we're gonna skip for now. And listen to some really cool end credits. Like I said, we're a little bit behind on the schedule, so I'm gonna keep it short. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Riekelt. Like I said, you can find me on twitch.tv/Riekelt. Weird Dutch name, I know. Next up is OOO. I'm sorry, I'm taking your job as well. And,
it's okay.
Yeah, and
Post for me.
sure. And I'll be later on as well, later today, on New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's been run by Crazy. You can see him in chat there as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching. I've been Riekelt, and let's get...
Thank you so much, Riekelt. That was, can I say, a bananas run? Was it bananas? Yeah?